A 14-year-old schoolboy is fighting for his life. He sustained life-threatening injuries. Thankfully, he is in a stable condition after he was pulled inside of a car and allegedly stabbed by a group of scumbags in a suspected armed robbery. So I believe this happened yesterday, Tuesday, 4th of September. We're told it happened at around 3:35 p.m. The 14-year-old schoolboy had just left school. He is a student at Glen Era College, which is in Glen Huntly on Nearham Road, southeast Melbourne, and this was believed to be a random attack. He's just minding his own business, walking home, 3:35 p.m. School's just finished. A car, a Volkswagen Tiguan, pulls up. It's a dark grey Volkswagen Tiguan. A group of scumbags drag him into the car. There's an altercation in the car. The boy is stabbed. His property, including his mobile phone, is also stolen, but importantly, he was stabbed. We're not told if he was stabbed multiple times, but certainly he was stabbed. The car drove a short distance, and then either the 14-year-old boy was thrown out of the car, or perhaps he scrambled out himself. Witnesses at the scene said that they saw him cough blood. Thankfully, emergency services were called. He was taken to a hospital. And again, we're told that he is in a serious but stable condition. So he has sustained life-threatening injuries, but we are told that he's in a stable condition. So let's hope, let's pray that the 14-year-old boy, an absolute innocent, minding his own business, walking home from school, randomly attacked, dragged into a car by a bunch of scumbags, stabbed, and then likely chucked out of the car, discarded, coughing up blood. Thankfully, witnesses called emergency services quickly. He was taken to hospital. We're told he's in a stable condition, so hopefully that means he's gonna survive, but let's hope that he is able to recover from his injuries, that he doesn't sustain any lifelong injuries. Let's hope that is the case, and let's hope he also gets the emotional, psychological support that he's going to need. This is going to be extremely traumatic for him, as well as, of course, the witnesses at the scene, and of course his schoolmates, his friends, his school teachers, his family, no doubt. So I believe this happened yesterday, Tuesday, 5th of September. The article hasn't spelt that out, but I believe that to be the case. And we're told that a Volkswagen was found burnt out in Dandenong, Melbourne at around midnight on the same day. At the point of publication of this article, police weren't sure if that Volkswagen was the dark grey Volkswagen Tiguan that the 14-year-old boy was abducted in, but I guess it would make sense that it is. We don't know how many men were in the car, how many men abducted the 14-year-old boy, but we're told that police suspect that this attack may be linked to another attack which occurred earlier in the day, where 4 teenagers were robbed by 2 machete-wielding offenders on Cambrook Road, which is in Melbourne. I don't know exactly where, and that happened at 3:25 p.m. So yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? You guys have got a bunch of ferals going around, presumably in stolen vehicles, robbing teenagers, school kids, with knives and machetes. A dire situation. Hopefully police get on top of that. It's not going to be easy, but perhaps it is. There's all kinds of CCTV footage. Hopefully police are able to make some progress. So we're told that police are obviously investigating the multiple attacks. They're working tirelessly, and they absolutely have to. Teenagers and school children are being attacked by a bunch of feral machete-wielding scumbags, and that just cannot be tolerated. That's all the information that we have. So again, let's hope and pray that the 14-year-old boy does make a full recovery. Let's hope he gets all the support that he needs moving forward. And let's hope that the police do catch these feral dead shits, these absolute scumbags. If they're caught, they deserve a trial. They deserve to have their day in court. But ultimately, if they're found guilty, they need to be banged up for an extremely long time. These people are psychotic and cannot be tolerated by society. Melbourne is supposed to be a civilized place. Well, it is a civilized place, but, you know, not fully. I'm going to wrap things up at this point. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Consider joining my memberships, and take care.